Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and this video I wanted to do for a few days, but I've kind of held off on it, because a lot of stuff's been going on. I've been doing a lot of news videos, recaps, but this video I want to do about the 2024 Kentucky season, and I kind of want to talk about, this kind of video inspired by Uncle Lou, because he's done what's gone wrong with Michigan, Alabama, Georgia, but I want to go over my favorite team, Kentucky football. What went wrong with Kentucky football in 2024? A lot went wrong this season, I thought. Let's go over the schedule. They beat Southern Miss 31-0. Got really excited. Then we get destroyed by South Carolina 31-6. We have a 1-point loss to Georgia 13-12. We beat Ohio 41-6. Then we followed up with a win against Ole Miss 20-17, our only ranked win of the season. We lose to Vanderbilt 2013. We lose to Florida 48-20. We lose to Auburn 24-10. We lose to Tennessee 28-18. We beat Murray State 48-6. Lose to Texas 31-14, and then we get blown out by Louisville 41-14. So that equals a 4-8 record. First time they haven't made a bowl game in a few seasons. And what went wrong this season? Just about everything. The defense was good early in the season, I thought. Defense was good, but they just kind of quit towards the end of the season, I thought. Like most of the games they were getting run on, Auburn ran all over them, Florida, Texas, Louisville. Kentucky just quit, man. The offense quit. The offensive line was terrible. Pass blocking, run blocking, I thought they were good. I mean, Jamarian Wilcox, Demi Sumo were good. But the big bust, I thought, was the quarterback, Brock Vandagriff, for the running back Chip Trayanum. He really didn't play much, obviously, because he got hurt, but then he only played a few snaps, and it kind of felt like he quit as well. Dane Key got a lot of targets and receptions early in the middle of the season, but after that, I felt like even he quit, and obviously he transferred. Dane Key was good, I thought, until last few games where he just wasn't really getting open much. They weren't really throwing him the ball. Felt like he quit. Barry and Brown, besides being a speedster and taking kicks for touchdowns, he barely gets the ball on offense, and even when he does, unless you throw it down the field to him, I guess because of how his speed is, he just isn't that great, but he'll probably do good for LSU because LSU's like wide receiver U. So our wide receivers, I mean, I just feel like they had to transfer somewhere else, because, and just the culture of Kentucky, man, just too many dumb penalties. What's been the thing that's killed us a lot? Every time, sometimes we get big plays, we get penalties on them. We get a big play, penalty brings it back. They just played too undisciplined. Was another thing that went wrong with Kentucky football, just too undisciplined at times. Like having unnecessary penalties on offense. Like, sportsmanlike conducts that happened on defense as well. Just, that's another thing that went wrong. The unsportsmanlike conduct, guys quitting, it felt like, towards the end of the season. Because of injuries. Yeah, sure. Defense wasn't good at the end of the season. Start of the season, I thought it was good, but then not really. The defense was an issue at the end of the year. The offensive line was an issue throughout the whole season. It never got any better. And yes, that didn't help Brock Vandagriff, because your offensive line has to be good, because he's not like that mobile of quarterback. He retired. I mean, I can't blame Kentucky football to make me retire. But he just hangs on to the football too long. He hung on to the football too long, cost us a lot of yards, because he would get sacked a lot, and that would ruin our drives, because our offense wasn't built to play like those second and longs. It's another thing, the offensive coordinator was terrible. Bush Hamden, he was terrible. And just when we get inside the 5, we couldn't score, man. Like, we get inside the 5, can't score a damn touchdown. That was another issue. Like, anytime we could score, we get in the red zone, it's stalled. We can't score, because then we can't run the ball. And they maybe don't trust play action because of the offensive line, but that's another thing. The play calling was bad. Mark Stoops was bad. Like, especially in that Georgia game where we lost by 1 point, 4th down. They're in they're in like on the Georgia territory. They punt. and they got the ball back with like 10 seconds left. So Mark Stoops wasn't good. He just hasn't been good these last few seasons, man. It's just hard to be excited. Yes, I know they got some good, a good transfer portal class, but is that really gonna get you excited for the 2025 Kentucky football season? No. Like, it's just tough to watch, man. It was just tough to watch this season, and the perception of Kentucky football still same as it has been. There's not a good football team. I wouldn't be surprised to see much better football Kentucky team this year, because this year they can't be any worse than they were last season, even though they could be. But I just don't know. It's time to look to the future of Kentucky football. They were 4-8. 4-8, and did they even win a game in the SEC? Did they? I don't think they did. So I don't know. It's more and look, this is not more than one bad season. This is like 3 bad seasons in a row. In 2018, everything turned a corner. Felt like going 10-3. Even if those wins were vacated, it felt like things were on the right track. 2019 game, and this program put up another press year, going 8-5. Though they were naysayers who say they didn't beat any good competition. The only SEC wins were Vandy, Mizzou, and Arkansas, and the other wins were all non-conference. But Kentucky football just took a step back, man. 2022, 7-6 record. 2023, another 7-6 record, and 3-5 in both years in the SEC. In 2024, a 4-9 season. Or what? I know it's either 4-8, 4-9, and 0 SEC wins. Stoops signed his extension in 2022. 11-14 overall, a 4-12 SEC record. That's regression. He's just not a good coach, and we kind of got away from what we were. A physical football team that would run the football on your offensive line with the big blue wall. We could be able to run the football and just physically dominate the defensive line. Now we can't. Yeah, we could run the ball good, but we couldn't pass. And Brock Vandagriff just isn't a good passer, even though maybe if he had time to throw he could, but he was a problem. So, to summarize my problems from this season, what went wrong: quarterback play. Cutter Boley, I think, is good. He was a freshman. Louisville game, offensive line was terrible. He didn't have a shot. But maybe he could be good. Maybe Calzada, new quarterback we're bringing in. Or Incarnate Wood. Cam Ward went there and he was good at Miami, so hopefully we get a good Calzada. But my main problems were just quarterback play. He would just hang on to the football too long. Offensive coordinator he couldn't call shit in the red zone. Couldn't call anything in the red zone. Quarterback draws, and another thing I want to get with Brock Vandagriff, fourth down, he would just throw the ball short of the line. Never even gave us a chance in some games when we were actually close. For example, the Vandy game. But Butch Hamden was bad. Defense quit towards the end. So he's really good to start the year, but then it just kind of quit. Mark Stoops was another issue, like he has been the last 3 years. Undisciplined football. Those are my main problems. And hopefully, and just not being that ground and pound team like they used to be. So hopefully, and that's my main issues. Hopefully in 2025 those issues will be addressed next season. But we'll see. I don't know why we're bringing back the same coaching staff. New players, we should have fired the coaches and got a new coaching staff. But instead we're bringing the exact same coaching staff, and it's going to be maybe the exact same problems from last season into the next season. If it is, I won't be surprised. But we'll see. So I don't know how bad things can't get any worse next year, can they? We'll just have to see. The transfer portal class. I'll do another Kentucky off-season updates video probably tomorrow. But yeah, that's all to say here. Peace.